The clocks go forward this weekend, just in case you weren't aware, bringing with it a grand old stretch in the evening. However, while some of us may enjoy the grand old stretch in the evening and the 8 p.m. sunsets and all of that, others struggle with the fatigue, irritability and brain fog that can come in the days following the transition of the clock change. Some people, especially night owls, can find the adjustment period lasts for weeks. The Ireland South Fine Gael MEP Sean Kelly is one of those who wants to see the biannual clock changes ended. Sean, who has previously spoken about this issue here on Morning Focus, has described the seasonal shift as an outdated practice which has no justification in the modern world. So, do you think we should scrap the biannual clock changes? Would you prefer to stick with winter time, which we're currently experiencing, or shift permanently to summertime, which we will do over the weekend? Well, we would love to hear from you on that. 086 1800 964. But we sent Caitlin Griffin from the Morning Focus team out to find out what the Clare public make of the biannual clock changes.
I think they should be left alone, to just leave it as it is, because I mean, you know, I think people kind of get down in the dumps a bit when time changes. You know, they get a bit depressed and everything. So I think they should leave it alone and just go with, just leave it as it is for the round of 12 months, and maybe even trial it on a 12-month or a 2-year trial base, and see how they get on. What
do you think of the daylight savings and the times changing?
Well, I think, you know, when you're going to school and that now, you know, they should leave it at one time, I think, you know, but we're used to it, I suppose, as it is, you know, but it doesn't upset me too much. I'm retired.
And do you prefer to have a couple extra hours in the evening in the winter, or are you not too bothered?
It'd be nice to have the extra brightness in the evening if possible, you know, it would be handier. Nights are long enough.
So what do you think of the hours changing for the biannual time changes?
I think it's good, yeah.
Do you prefer to have a couple extra hours in the evening in the winter, or a bit of a longer morning in the summer?
The longer morning in the summer, yes, is good, yeah.
You prefer to have a bit more time for yourself, I suppose, when you're able to get up and ready and all that?
Exactly, yes, when it's bright, you might as well be up and out, yes.
Brilliant. And what do you think about everyone, kind of all the arguments about it? Some people are for, some people are against?
I don't know, I suppose. Whatever suits yourself, I suppose, yeah.
So what do you think about the hours changing for the biannual time changes?
I don't know if any time change matter anyway. Like, we thought about it in Poland just to stop this, because it's no point for it, to be fair. It's like, it doesn't change anything. Maybe banking, but that's all. For normal people like us, the workers all over the world, it has no meaning, to be fair. No.
And about yourself, what do you think about all the uproar? Do you think that there's much to it? Should people be very angry about it, or do you think it's all the same?
Well, my opinion, anyway, I think it's all the one. Yeah, you know, because it's grand to get the long evenings there now, the summertime, we say extra hour, like, you know. But the mornings, it still be dark, you know, for the children go to school. So, you know what I mean? But my opinion, they should live there altogether.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be mine anyway.
And if it was up to you, what would your preference be, to stick with the winter hours or the summer hours?
I'd stick with the summer hours, yeah.
So what do you think about the times changing? Do you prefer to have a couple extra hours in the evening, or do you prefer an early morning?
I love the brighter evenings. I love to go out for a walk, and I'm able to stay out longer. The mornings doesn't really matter to me, as I'm retired.
If it was up to you, do you think we should just leave it be and maybe just stick with the current times and not change, or do you think we should switch to summer times and then leave it?
I think the summer times and just leave it. But I think it matters more for bankings. That's why they don't want to change it, because the banking system, because I was reading about it. But for us, I think we should just stick to the summertime.
There is literally no difference. Like, the time is the time, you know. Anyway, it flows, so.
Yeah.
Wow, we got very philosophical there at the end, didn't we?